So, we've got a few messages on my Facebook page, Speaking Fluently, and some questions from people who write on the page. So I thought it'd be a really good idea to actually talk about it and discuss some of the questions. So the first one we've got is from Luis Lucerna, and he asks how we go from an intermediate stage in a language to get to an advanced stage, what we do, and how language is integrated into part of our lives, how we integrate it. What about you?
Well, this is part of integrating into our lives, isn't it? We travel, we visit the place where we can practice the language. I've been speaking a lot of Russian this week and some Kazakh.
Some basic Kazakh.
Been teaching Amir some Kazakh.
It's very nice that you guys got some books, because there are not so many materials online for
Absolutely.
language for Kazakh.
So that's one thing. I mean, plus we have friends from the country. We've managed to reach out to a lot of people in the community and really get together a whole network of people that you can practice the language with, and having friendships in different languages is a really important way to integrate them into your life.
Yeah, I think for me the thing is, from intermediate to advanced level, when people talk about that, I always think, well, intermediate is this ability to talk about the things that you need to talk about for daily life.
Yeah.
And really, to go to an advanced level, you need to know why you need that level, really.
Yeah.
And I think when you know the reason why, your path leads you that way because of how you integrate it into your life, if that makes sense.
Yeah.
In other words, it's very important to have a strong emotional connection with the language.
Absolutely.
So you have to realize that it is a language spoken by this many people, that there are people who use it every day, that there are people who use it at home.
And you have to work out how you're going to use it.
Yeah.
That's the integration.
Because, exactly, I mean, it's one thing liking a language and taking it to a level that you can communicate in. It's a completely different thing to take it to an advanced level. And I think how that happens in my life is because it's integrated into the way I live. So, living in the country, going to shows, listening to the music, listening to jokes, learning about the culture, learning about how they use the language on different levels. So it would be from watching films, asking questions about language, really having it in the forefront of my mind. So when I see something new, I don't just go, okay, I understand it. I actually go a bit deeper and ask and question why things are said a certain way. So I think that's the key thing, I think, from the intermediate to the advanced stage, is this going a bit deeper into it. And that requires some mental acrobatics, and also to not just rest on one's laurels at the intermediate stage of, okay, I'm happy I can speak. It's actually it's pushing yourself further forward.
And in a way, you have to make friends with uncertainty, because no matter how advanced you are, there's always going to be words you didn't know, like some rare synonyms or like.
Hey, it's a never-ending process. You always learn. So the advanced stage sort of goes on forever. And for me, the two stages really mesh. So you sort of get past this basic stage where you get to intermediate, where you're using all these different spheres of language knowledge. Talk about everything, and you connect all those spheres together for a sort of a general communication. And then that just keeps building and building and building with idioms, with slang, with experience with the culture and knowing what to say in certain situations. All of that just comes over time. Maybe reading books, if you see certain expressions over and over again, I think.
Would you ever say you finished a language, Richard? Because you've got a lot of languages at a very advanced level, like even at native level, for quite a lot of them almost. But would you say you're done?
No, you don't. I think even English.
Yeah.
You're still learning things. You still hear things that are new in English, that even it's your mother tongue. And I think if anybody says that they've learned everything in a language, I think either
You can be reasonably sure that the person is bluffing.
Yeah.
well, either that or they deceive themselves. I can't
Yeah,
think
they
that.
don't understand the challenge.
No.
Yeah.
I think maybe that's probably the issue.